The sky begins to lighten, not with a bang but a slow, quiet bleed of grey into pale blue. From high above, Amsterdam is a web, a perfect concentric design spun from water and stone. The canals, the grachten, are still. They are dark mirrors reflecting the first hints of morning. A few lights are on. In the narrow houses, someone is making coffee. On the water, the long shapes of canal boats sleep, tethered to the cobblestones, rocking almost imperceptibly. This is a city that doesn't jolt awake. It sighs, it stretches. It invites you to do the same, to abandon the mad rush and simply watch the light find its way across the gabled rooftops. Water is the lifeblood. It's the first thing you notice and the last thing you forget. The canals aren't just a feature, they are the city's organizing principle, its circulatory system. The famous Canal Ring, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, isn't some frozen-in-time museum piece. It's a living, breathing part of the city's daily life. The water reflects everything: the impossibly narrow houses, the shifting clouds, the faces of people leaning over a bridge. It holds the city's memories. Along the edges, houseboats bob gently, their decks with potted plants and the occasional bicycle. Entire lives lived afloat. The bridges are the stitches that hold the city's fabric together. There are over 1,500 of them, more than Venice. Each one offers a new vantage point: water, brick, sky. From the low perspective of a canal boat tour, the city transforms. Bridges loom over you, framing the sky in a series of perfect arches. It's a perspective that makes you feel small, in a good way. And then there are the houses, tall, slender, packed like books on a shelf. They seem to lean forward, straining to see the canal below. This wasn't a mistake, it was by design. Narrow facades to reduce taxes based on width. The forward lean and the prominent hook, the Heisbolg, made it easier to hoist goods and furniture up, bypassing the steep, narrow staircases inside. If the canals are the veins, the bicycles are the blood cells. They flow through the city in a constant, mesmerizing stream. The bike is not a hobby here. It is an extension of the body. It's how you go to work, how you pick up groceries, how you take your kids to school, often with two of them perched in specially designed seats. There are more bikes than people in this city, a statistic that becomes utterly believable the moment you step outside. The gentle whir of tires on pavement and the occasional friendly ding-ding of a bell are the dominant sounds of the street. Riding a bike in Amsterdam is to participate in a beautifully choreographed, city-wide ballet. There are dedicated lanes, their own traffic lights, and an unwritten set of rules that everyone seems to understand instinctively. Tourists on wobbly rental bikes are tolerated with a patient sigh. But the locals, they move with a fluid, effortless grace. They ride upright, often with one hand, texting with the other, a dog in the front basket, and a load of groceries on the back. It's a display of casual mastery that is both humbling and inspiring. It's efficient, it's democratic, it's sane, it shrinks distances, making everything feel accessible and close. You're not sealed off in a metal box. You're out in the open, feeling the sun on your face, smelling the rain before it falls, catching snippets of conversation as you glide past a cafe terrace. A pretty view, an interesting shop, a sudden craving for a warm stroopwafel. You just hop off, lock up, and you're there. This isn't just about transportation, it's a statement of values. A city that prioritizes the bicycle over the car is a city that prioritizes its people, a choice for cleaner air, quieter streets, and a healthier population. It fosters a sense of community and shared space. Amsterdam is a city that takes its art seriously. It's not just decoration, it's woven into the city's DNA. You feel it on the Museumplein, a great green square flanked by three titans of the art world. Rijksmuseum exterior and grand entrance, grand hall filled with visitors viewing large paintings. The Night Watch, dedicated hall, people standing before it. Close-up of faces and brushwork, the light, the drama, the humanity. It's a piece of art that contains the soul of a nation. A short walk away, Van Gogh Museum exterior. You follow the arc of his life inside the galleries, dark, earthy tones of his early work in the Netherlands. explosive, sun-drenched colors of his time in the south of France, to see the thick, frantic brushstrokes of sunflowers, or the swirling torment of a self-portrait up close, is to come into contact with a singular, brilliant, and troubled mind. It's an intensely moving journey. The museum isn't just a collection of paintings. It's the story of a man who saw the world more vividly than anyone else. But the art in Amsterdam doesn't just live in these grand institutions. The city is full of smaller, more intimate spaces where creativity thrives. The Jordan neighborhood, once a scruffy working-class district, is now a labyrinth of quiet canals and narrow streets, independent galleries, artist studios, quirky design shops. You can wander for hours, stumbling upon a small exhibition of contemporary photography, or watching a craftsman at work in their open studio. Art even spills out onto the streets. A musician playing a cello on a bridge, their melancholic notes echoing over the water. A street artist's mural tucked away in an alley. The sleek, minimalist lines of Dutch design visible in a storefront window. The city itself feels like a curated space. There's a Dutch word that has no perfect English translation, gezelligheid. It's a feeling, an atmosphere. The warmth of a candlelit room on a rainy day, the comfort of good company, the contentment of a moment that is cozy, convivial, just right. You find it across Amsterdam, but purest in brown cafes. Bruin cafes, old neighborhood pubs, walls stained dark by decades of smoke. Wooden interiors worn smooth by elbows on the bar, locals reading the paper, talking quietly, staring into a glass of beer. These cafes are the city's living rooms, easy silence, long conversations. The bartender might know everyone by name, no loud music, no flashing screens, just the low hum of human connection. Then there's the food, a story told in the city's vibrant markets. The Albert Kuip market in De Pijp is a glorious assault on the senses. Fresh herring, sharp Dutch cheese, exotic spices, bright floral bouquets. Watch a baker press and slice a hot, gooey stroopwafel. Try raw herring the traditional way, by the tail. The market is a microcosm of the city, multicultural, energetic, rooted in trade history. Surinamese restaurants, Indonesian restaurants, a rijsttafel, an elaborate Indonesian feast of many small dishes, patat, fries slathered in mayonnaise, a Michelin-starred meal in a sleek, modern restaurant. Eating in Amsterdam is about comfort, flavor, and the pleasure of sharing a good meal. It's another form of gezelligheid, the city inviting you to stop, savor, and connect. For all its dense, historic architecture, Amsterdam knows how to breathe. The city is dotted with green spaces, tiny, hidden courtyard gardens, vast, sprawling parks. Vondelpark, the city's great green lung. On any given sunny day, the park is a vibrant tableau of Amsterdam life. Students lounge on the grass with books, families have picnics, couples cycle slowly along the winding paths, groups of friends share a bottle of wine. It's the city's collective backyard, a democratic space. People come to relax, play, and watch the world go by. The park is more than just a patch of grass, ponds, an open-air theatre that hosts free concerts in the summer, several cafes with large terraces. It's a place that feels alive, constantly changing with the seasons and the time of day. In the spring, it's bursting with tulips and blossoms. In the autumn, the leaves turn brilliant shades of gold and red. Even in winter, a brisk walk through its quiet, misty landscape has a stark beauty. To truly understand Amsterdam, you have to venture beyond the central canal ring and explore its diverse neighborhoods. Each one has its own distinct character, its own story. The Jordan, impossibly charming streets, secret inner courtyards, hofjes. De Pijp, younger, more bohemian, wonderfully diverse. Brunch spots, quirky shops, the famous Albert Kuip market. Across the water, Amsterdam Noord is the new frontier, a former industrial shipyard now buzzing with creative energy, home to art spaces, modern architecture, and waterfront festivals. Walking from one neighborhood to another, you see the city shift and change. The architecture evolves, The rhythm of the streets changes, the crowds transform. Yet, it all feels seamlessly connected. The city is a mosaic of these different quarters, each contributing its own unique color and texture to the whole. It's in these everyday moments, in these living, breathing neighborhoods, that you find the real, unvarnished heart of Amsterdam. As the day winds down, the city prepares for its final, most beautiful performance. The sun dips low, the light changes, it becomes thick, warm, and golden. This is the magic hour. Light streams sideways down the canals, setting the water on fire. Glass in the old windows glows from within. Bricks of the canal houses soak up the warmth, a soft, rosy hue. The long shadows of the bridges stretch across the cobblestones. Everything is softened and enriched by this fleeting light. It's a city-wide spectacle, free for anyone paying attention. When darkness falls, a different magic takes over. Thousands of bridge lights switch on. Reflections shimmer on black water. Warm window and cafe light spills onto streets, forming intimate pools. The city grows intimate, mysterious calm. Evening strolls along canals, finding a quiet corner in a bar. Late-night conversations with friends. Night punctuated by gentle water, lapping and distant boat laughter. What you take isn't souvenirs, it's a feeling. Memory of the light on the water. The sound of a bicycle bell. The taste of a warm stroopwafel. The feeling of Gezelligheid in a crowded cafe. A city historic without being a museum. Modern without losing its soul. Built on a human scale. Beauty, tolerance. The simple pleasure of a slow walk. It doesn't impress with size or spectacle. It wins you with quiet, consistent charm. The city stays with you. It gets under your skin. It recalibrates your internal rhythm. Reminds you there's another way to live. A measured, observant, human pace. Amsterdam is not to be conquered. It's to be surrendered to. It gives back more than it takes. If you enjoyed this journey, you may come back for more stories. The canals will be waiting, the light will be there, the city will be ready to share another small, perfect moment. It's a good place to return to. A very good place.